I have all the 12 recipes in the new cooking update, all the way from cakes, ice cream, to even super secret recipes. So make sure you watch this video till the end, because I will also be revealing a new tomato method which is gonna allow you to get a bunch of rewards in a very short time. And also I have got all of these amazing pets that I'll be giving to my subscribers, because the new trading update is now live. So if you want these pets, simply subscribe to the channel, drop a like, and comment your username. The first recipe we're gonna have a look at is gonna be of the cake, and this is super easy to make right now. For this, you would be needing yourself a watermelon, 2 corns, and 2 pieces of banana. Keep this in mind that the bigger the fruits, the better it is, okay? So if you guys actually have bigger fruits, then you're gonna get a really big cake. But if you use the ingredients which are like super small, you won't be getting a cake this big. So now let's move over to the second recipe for now, which is gonna be of sushi. As you guys can see, this looks phenomenal. And if you guys wanna cook this right now, for this, grab yourselves an apple, 2 tomatoes, and a corn just like this, and also a bamboo. This is super important, because if you guys miss any of these ingredients, then the sushi won't be as tasty as we are gonna make right now. And of course, I'm in the test servers right now, so we're skipping all of this, and we're only spending 1 Robux. But in the real game, it's gonna cost you approximately 39 Robux. And as you can see, we have the sushi with ourselves. The next thing that we're gonna be cooking is gonna be this sandwich, and for this, it's super simple. Grab yourself a piece of corn and 2 tomatoes, okay? And of course, you guys can also add some other ingredients over there, because it's gonna be a filler item. But make sure you have these 3 ingredients. And as you guys can see now, as soon as we claim it, we have the sandwich with ourselves. So just make sure you guys use a lot of sprinklers, because that will make your fruits really big. The next item is gonna be this absolutely awesome pie, and to make this, it's pretty simple. Grab yourselves a pumpkin, okay? And then you guys can also go ahead and use an apple. And as you can see, right now we're gonna go ahead and start cooking, and the recipe has actually changed to a pie now. I also experimented this with a watermelon, so sometimes it was working. So make sure that whichever craving is actually showing, you guys only cook that food at that time, because that might get the priority. And that's how we have the pie with ourselves. The next thing that we're gonna be cooking is gonna be this tasty soup, and this is actually pretty simple to make. So first, we're gonna take a pepper, okay? Thanks to Jandel, we actually have a lot of these seeds in stock these days. And then put yourself a sugar apple, and that's just about it, okay? We're only using 2 ingredients for this, and these seeds are kind of expensive. So if you guys need some expensive fruits that you guys can sell for shekels, just let me know, I'll hook you guys up. But as you guys can see, our soup is done cooking, and this looks absolutely phenomenal. The next thing that we're gonna cook is gonna be this tasty burger, and as you can see, we actually made a really big one. And to make this is gonna be super simple. We're gonna go ahead and get ourselves a tomato, okay? This is a super important ingredient for this. Then we're gonna get ourselves a pepper and a corn, and as you guys can see, I'm using huge ingredients, okay? And that's why our hamburgers are so big, okay? The bigger the rewards, the more rewards you will be getting, okay? So now let's skip this, and we have gotten ourselves the hamburger, and you guys can feed it to this chef and get the rewards. But right now we're gonna move over to the next recipe, which is gonna be of this hot dog. And for this, you would need yourselves a pepper just like this, and then put a corn in there, and then start cooking, okay? This is the easiest recipe there is, and most of these recipes that I'm showing you guys, I've spent a lot of time along with a lot of my friends. We did a lot of research, and now we have all of these recipes to show you guys. So make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, because every week I will be posting all of these new updates to help you guys out. The next recipe that we're gonna be cooking is gonna be of this absolute awesome donut, which looks like this. And by the way, the donut actually even changes color depending on the ingredients. But for this one, we're gonna put corn, blueberry, and bananas to this, okay? We are putting 3 bananas because it's gonna make the donut very big, okay? But for this one, as you guys can see, we're gonna go ahead and skip it. We have the donut with ourselves. The next one that we're gonna be cooking is gonna be this ice cream, and for this, all you need is 2 bananas. But as you guys can see, I actually use sprinklers on my bananas, and that's why they're super huge. And right now we're gonna go ahead and skip the cooking just to show you guys that these recipes actually work as of today right now. And there we go. We have the recipe with ourselves. We have the ice cream, and there we have it. You guys can feed that to the chef and get your rewards. The next item that we're gonna be cooking is gonna be this pizza right now. And to make this, it's pretty simple. Get yourselves a coconut, then a corn, and then a cactus. Okay, this is super important that you guys have these 3 ingredients ready with yourselves. Now we're just gonna go ahead and skip the cooking, and let's go ahead and spend these Robux right now. And our pizza is actually done cooking. Okay, that is awesome. Let's go ahead and pick it up, and let me show you guys what it actually looks like, because it looks absolutely awesome. The next thing that we're gonna be cooking is gonna be this waffle, and to make this, it's pretty simple. Right now we're gonna be using a strawberry, and then we're gonna put down a coconut, and with these 2 ingredients itself, we're gonna go ahead and start the cooking right now. Okay, let's go ahead and click it. Let's spend the Robux. Let's skip the thing as well. There we go. And now we have the waffle. It's that easy and simple. The next thing is gonna be the salad, and this is where the tomato method comes in. Okay, you go ahead and grab yourselves a lot of tomatoes, okay, especially big ones. Okay, make sure you guys use master sprinklers on these, or even the new grandmaster sprinkler. This is the new sprinkler that just got added to the game, and this will actually cost you 10 billion shekels. With these, you guys can grow huge plants. But for these tomatoes, personally, I use the master sprinkler because that was available in the game at that point. And right now, with just these ones, look at the amount of rewards that we are going to be getting for ourselves. Okay, I'll show you guys right now with every single skip what we're doing right now, so that you guys can get the most amount of rewards. Okay, there has also been times where I wasn't recording, where I got a bunch of seed packs, okay, the new ones, with which you guys can get the 0.5% grand tomato, which is one of the best rarest fruits in the game right now. And as you guys can see, we're gonna use the tomato method right now to farm every single reward there is. And of course, it's a salad, so you guys can also go ahead and put in some other fruits or like veggies in there, because that is going to complement the dish, and that is going to secure you to get more rewards. But the reason why this method is so effective is because I'm only putting down 1 sprinkler, and every single time I'm actually getting 5 rewards to even 4 rewards right now. Just look, I'm just gonna go ahead and place down these tomatoes right now, which is super easy and simple. And the thing is, anyone can actually go ahead and grow these tomatoes. Okay, I think they only cost you like 800 shekels in the shop. So the fact that we can actually go ahead and, you know, spend a bit of money on the sprinklers and just get these rewards again and again is the best thing. As you guys can see, we're getting way too many rewards in this one. Okay, and you gotta keep one thing in mind. Okay, if the chef is demanding for a salad, that's only when you use this tomato method. Okay, that is gonna be the only time where you will be getting the most amount of rewards, because if it's actually, you know, the chef is craving for an ice cream, and if you're giving him salad, then you might not get as many rewards as I'm getting right now. And this time as well, just look how many rewards we're getting. This method is the best, and every week I will be showing you guys a full guide on how you guys can do these awesome quests. So if you're new to the channel, subscribe and click on this video which is showing up, because this video is pretty awesome.